very sad.
Well, it's very sad because I have no bananas.
But I have just fed her a pan of chocolate fresh. Oh, windier than I thought along here. Yeah, so last day in France, it's Friday the 14th? No, Friday 15th.
Well, when's Bastille Day? That's...
Yeah, Friday the 15th. Because we're only doing about 50 miles today.
Only.
Oh, only, I know. To catch the ferry at Caen, we had a lie-in, didn't we?
Well, yeah, and the temperature's low today.
And the temperature's low today. It's really pleasant. It's probably 20, I don't know, 24. It's lovely. Yes, we didn't leave the Airbnb in Argentan until
10:30.
Yeah, 10:30. We're now about 20 something miles into the day anyway, and it's
well, 16 miles.
We're only 16 miles in?
Yep.
Oh, okay, thought we'd done more than that. Okay. Maybe we need to pull our finger out. Not really.
Well, you can if you like. I'll
Yeah.
see you there.
Yeah. So, yeah, we've done the first climb of the day coming out of Argentan. Then we had this incredibly fast descent on this dead straight road through to a town called Trun, where we stopped for a drink and to buy the usual baguette for lunch. Met up with another English couple who are on a tandem. They've been down car. Go on, you go. Yeah, they've been on a touring holiday down towards Limoges. Can't remember how long they've been out for. Anyway, they were camping, so had a fully laden tandem.
Well, I think it was 2 weeks because I think they spent the first, whatever it was, 5 days cycling down to Limoges to meet this bloke's friend.
Oh, that's right.
And then they spent 4 days or 4 nights or whatever with his friend, and now they're cycling back. So I'd imagine it's probably somewhere in the region of a 2-week holiday.
Yeah. So they're on their way up to Weestrum as well, but they're catching the ferry tomorrow morning. They're camping overnight. Our ferry, we're catching the late ferry. It leaves about 11 o'clock tonight. So we're hoping that we'll be able to get on board sooner than that anyway. But yeah, we've not got any particular time pressures today because of that. And it's a 50 miles, 1,000 feet of climbing, something like that. And we've done most of that already, I should think.
Well, I'll tell you, hold on. 483 feet.
Yeah, so
of climbing.
So we've done about half the climbing already, and only a quarter of the distance into the route. Cars. It's a fairly quiet country road as per normal, barely. So yeah, so that's our day today. It's gonna be quite straightforward. I managed to forget the multi-charger for all of our devices back at the last Airbnb, so we might detour to a shop in Caen to replace that because we need to charge.
At least something that'll make do and mend.
Yeah, because we're cycling back home from Portsmouth is the plan tomorrow, so we'll need Garmin's at least to be charged so we can know actually which direction we're taking. So that's the update from our last day today. Still got blue skies, Still got wheat fields, still got humongous sunflower fields. Nothing much has changed there really. Still got northerly winds, so a bit same old, but it's still very pretty, very nice. Roads are lovely.
It could be a lot worse.
It could be a lot worse. So that's where we're up to today. So might do an update a bit later on when the wind's not blowing so much. We're now back in the UK, so we got off the ferry about, I don't know, 7 o'clock, Portsmouth. So we're sort of slightly quieter roads now. Now we're outside of Portsmouth, a bit north of Chichester. About to start. We're going to climb over the South Downs fairly soon, which will be not a lot of fun, but that's it's got to be done at some point. So yesterday we got to Caen. I think probably about, I don't know, 2-3 o'clock, something like that. No, it's about 4 o'clock. The afternoon ferry was about to leave. Trip into Caen was fine. Quite busy roads. Seemed to be a bit of a Friday afternoon type feel for drivers, all going a little bit too fast, a little bit too close, a bit frantic. But then we picked up the Voie Vert between Caen and Weestrum, which was fine. That was kind of, I don't know, 5 miles or so, 8 miles of dedicated cycle path, nice smooth tarmac, etc. So all very good on that. Don't want those cars up too. So yeah, so we took the obligatory photos. Oh yeah, wheat fields and cornfields. It's like being back in bloody France. No sunflowers though. God, it's typical. It's all quiet. It's only you get the camera out and shed loads of cars. So yeah, took the obligatory photos on the beach at Weestrum, and then went back and sat in the bath the rest of the afternoon. I had quite a lot of drink on an empty stomach, and then for the first time this holiday, which is quite a surprise to everybody, I finally had some mule frites. Normally that's one of the first things I have when I get to France. It was okay, it was tepid, warm. Doesn't seem to have no stomach problems, so the muscles were clearly okay, just could have been a bit hotter, but there we are. So yeah, we then kind of had enough of that, and then we went and checked in, stood around the port for, I don't know what, a good hour and a half, Joe?
Yeah, something like that.
With a whole bunch of other cyclists, unsurprisingly. One young couple come back from Rome, across the Alps, saw one of the stages of the tour. That older couple, where did they come from?
Nice. They flew to Nice.
Oh, that's right. So similar to the trip that we did a few years ago. And they live up in the north, so they were jumping on a train at Portsmouth. Whereas the young couple was cycling, another 3-day cycling up to Manchester. So yeah, they've obviously got a fairly long holiday. So yeah, so now we're back in the UK on some very nice picturesque. Are we in Hampshire? I think we're Hampshire, aren't we? Or we crossed into Sussex?
Hampshire at the moment.
I think Hampshire at the moment.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know whether the camera will pick it up, but kind of that's the South Downs in the distance that we've got to morning. We've got to go over shortly. And kind of after that we'll start to pick up more familiar roads, I think. And then once we hit around Horsham Way, it's going to be very familiar roads, which will be nice because we know what to expect, what's coming up in terms of any hills, type of roads, all that sort of stuff. So there we go. So we're back in UK, 800 miles later, 2 weeks. All going okay so far. Morning. And yeah, wheat fields and cornfields. Who would have thought it?